topics, but I'm not gonna explain all of them. I'm gonna explain angles. So angles can be classified according to their sizes. So the first one is acute angle. Oh my god, okay, acute angle. So acute angle is less than 90 degrees. And the second one is obtuse angle. Obtuse angle. Obtuse angle is more than 90 degree but less than 180 degrees. And reflex angle is less than 180 degrees but not less but more than 180 degrees but less than 360 degrees. And the last one is right angle. So right angle is exactly 90 degrees. Yes, as. So reflex angle more than 180 degrees but less than 360. Obtuse angle more than 90 but less than 180. Acute angle less than 90 degrees. Right angle is exactly 90 degrees. Back with me again. So as usual, I'm gonna explain about angles. So two angles that add up to 90 degrees is called complementary angle. Complementary angle. And for two angles that add up to 180 degrees is called supplementary angle. Supplementary angle. And the sum of adjacent angles on straight line is 180 degrees. So every straight line, no matter it is horizontal or vertical or something that is straight like this or this, so the sum is still 180 degrees. So let's take an example, 180 degree, and 180 degrees. So this is like degree. Okay. And so let's have an example. So I have a line here like horizontal and something like this. So this is my straight line, two straight lines, and I'm gonna hit A, B, C, D. So A plus B is equal to 180 degrees, and C plus D is equal to 180 degrees because they are in a straight line. And A plus B, B plus D, D plus C, and C plus A is all 180 degrees. And the last one is the sum of angles around a point is 360 degrees. So when you add all of this A, B, C, and D, all the angles, you add them, so you will find 360 degrees.
Hello, my name is Jain, and I will answer these questions about lines and angles. Okay, so number one is, what is the complement and supplement of each angle? Okay, so we know what is the complement or supplement is. So basically x, the complement and supplement. The complement is 90 degrees minus x, because complementary are two angles that added up become 90 degrees, and supplement is same but is 180 degrees. So is boom 180 degrees minus x. Okay, so B, this complement is 90 minus 45 degrees. Okay, so the answer will be 45 degrees. And the supplements is 180 minus 45 degrees equals to 135. Just ignore this. Okay, so number 2. Okay, oh, let's calculate z, y, and x. So we need to calculate z, y, and x. Okay, so z, and this is a straight line, so z is equals to 180 degrees minus 115 degrees, and is the answer is 65 degrees. So z is 65 degrees. Oop. And now y, y, just like y is alternate angle with z, so is equal, also is straight line with 115, so equals to z. Oops, so is 65 degrees as well. And now x, x is alternate with 115 degrees, so is 115 degrees as that. Now number 3 is parallel line with a transversal. The question is calculate x and y. Okay, where's x and y? Oh, x and y. Okay, so x is corresponding with 112, corresponding the same, same side, so x equals to 112 degrees is that. Now y, okay, y is straight line with x, so 180 minus x, which is 112 degrees. Whoops, it's hard to hold the phone. 112 degrees, don't forget. So is equals to 68. Okay, thank you. As that. Aduh.
Hi, welcome back. My name is Avinda. Now, I'm going to explain about triangle. So just enjoy my explanation and enjoy my video. Oh. Okay, triangles is divided by 3 types. First type is scalene triangle. Is the triangle there is have no equal side and have no equal angles. The second is isosceles triangle. Is the triangle that have 2 equal sides and the angles of the equal side are equal in size. The third is equilateral triangles. Is the triangle have 3 equal sides and 3 equal angles, each being 60 degrees. Next is interior angle. Interior angle is angle inside a shape. Interior angle of triangle is 180 degrees because each angle of triangle is 60 degrees. Next is exterior angles. Exterior angles is between any side of a shape and a line extend from the next side. The sum of exterior angles of triangle is 360 degrees. So that is x, y, and z. If we sum. The sum is 360 degrees. So move to example number 1. So the triangle have angles 47 degrees and 59 degrees. So how to find the A angles? So from 180 degrees minus 47 degrees plus 59 degrees equals 100 degrees minus 106 degrees. So equals to 74. So the A angles is 74 degrees. Number 2. So the triangle have angles 54 degrees and 48 degrees. So how to find C and D? For find the C, same like number 1. 100 degrees minus 54 degrees plus 48 degrees equals to 100 degrees minus 102 degrees equals to 78 degrees. How to find D? So we know D is the exterior angle. We know the sum of the line is 180 degrees. So how to find D? 180 degrees minus 48 degrees. So equals to 32 degrees. Last number. There is a triangle with 61 degrees and 32 degrees. How to find X and Y? X equals 180 degrees minus 61 degrees plus 61 degrees. Why? Because it is isosceles triangle, so it's same. So X equals to 58 degrees. Next, how to find Y? We know if straight line, the sum is 180 degrees. So Y equals 180 degrees minus 32 degrees plus 180 degrees minus 58 degrees. So equals 180 degrees minus 32 degrees plus 22 degrees equals to 180 degree minus 54 degree. So Y equals to 126 degree. So my explanation about triangle. Remember, the sum of the angles of triangles is 180 degrees. And the exterior angles of triangle is 360 degrees. So that's all my video. Bye!
Today I'll tell you about quadrilaterals. So the first quadrilaterals is square. So square have 4 equal sides and 4 equal angles, and each angle is 90 degrees. And square also have 4 lines of symmetry and 4 rotational symmetry. So the second quadrilateral is rectangle. Rectangle has 2 pair sides of equal length. That means that here, the sides here and the side here has the same length, and the side here and the side here have the same length. And the second is have 2 pair of parallel lines, and then all angles are 90 degrees here. Then have 2 rotational symmetry and 2 line of symmetry. So the third quadrilateral is parallelogram. Parallelogram is almost the same like rectangle. So parallelogram have 2 pair of sides of equal length, then 2 pair of parallel lines, then opposite angles are equal. So the angles here are the same with the angle here, and the angles here are the same with the angles here. Then parallelogram doesn't have line of symmetry but have 2 rotational symmetry.
So the fourth quadrilaterals is rhombus. In rhombus, all sides have the same length, and then there are two pairs of parallel sides, and the opposite angles are equal. So the angles here are the same with the opposite here. Then also rhombus have two lines of symmetry and two rotational symmetry. So the fifth quadrilaterals is kite. Kite have two pairs of equal sides. So this side and this side is the same, and this side and this side is the same. And then kite don't have parallel sides. Then kite have one pair of equal angles, and kite also have one line of symmetry and one rotational symmetry. So the last quadrilaterals is trapezium. In trapezium, all the sides have different lengths, then all the angles have different sides, but trapezium have one parallel side, this and this, then one rotational symmetry but no line of symmetry. And the other kind of trapezium is isosceles trapezium. In isosceles trapezium, they have two sides of same length, then two pairs of different angles. So this side and this side have the same angle, and this side and this side have the same angle. Then have two rotational symmetry and two line of symmetry. And for reminder for you guys that all quadrilaterals have the sum of angle is 360 degrees. Now I'll tell you the examples. So here, from what we have in the picture, we have 65 degrees, and we should find how many degrees is x. And the way we do it, we must remember about the properties of isosceles trapezium. That isosceles trapezium have two pairs of equal sides. That means that this side is equal with this side, and this side is equal with this side. So from here we can put it, here is also 65 and here is also x. And now we should remember the sum of quadrilaterals, the sum of the angles of in quadrilaterals. And the sum of angles in quadrilaterals is 360 degrees. So here we put it 360 degrees. And now we should find x, right? So we should minus 65 and 65. So we get later 2x. So 2x equals to 360 degrees minus 65 degrees minus 65 degrees equals to 2x equals to 360 degrees minus 130 degrees. Then 2x equals to 230 degrees. X equals to 230 divided with 2. And x equals to 115 degrees. So from here we find that x equals to 115 degrees, and to find another x, it's also the same. It's also 115 degrees. And if we want to check it, we add all the angles here. So 115 plus 115 plus 65 and plus 65. So it's 230 plus 130 equals to 360 degrees. So if we find it 360 degrees for the sum of this isosceles trapezium, and it's correct. And thank you.
Now we are going to explain 3.5 about polygons. So polygons is a two-dimension shape that have three or more sides. So let's start from the three sides. First, triangle. The total of degrees of triangle are 100 degrees, 180 degrees. Second, quadrilateral. The total of degrees quadrilateral are 360 degrees. Next, pentagon. Pentagon have total degree 540 degrees. Next, hexagon. The total of degree hexagons are 720 degrees. And the 5 heptagon. The total of degrees heptagon are 900 degrees. The sixth one was octagon. The total degree of octagon are 1080 degrees. And the seventh nonagon. The total of degree nonagon are 1260 degrees. And the eighth are decagon. The total degree of decagon are 1440 degrees. Now let's move to the question example. So in the picture there is a pentagon that have 90 degrees, 100 degrees, 90 degrees, and 90 degrees. And there is x. And now we should search for the value of x. So how to do it is the total degrees minus by all degrees that there is in the picture. So 540 minus 100 plus 90 plus 90 and plus 90. So it's 540 minus 370. So it equals to 170 degrees. X equals to 170.
Okay, so first we are going to learn the parts of circle. This is a circle. Circle is a circular shape that have a radius and a diameter. So I have this card to explain the parts of the circle. So the first is this. This is a diameter. Diameter is a straight line passing from side to side of a circumference. And this passed through the center. So this straight line from side to side is the diameter. And the second is this. This is almost like the diameter, but this is half sized and half amount. This is the radius. Radius is a straight line from the center to the side of a circumference. And this is just the perimeter of the circle. This is called the circumference. And this is called an arc. This is a part of circumference that have been buried by 2 points in the circumference. So this is an arc. And then this is called a chord. A chord is a straight line from two sides of circumference, but it doesn't really make like radius or diameter. It kind of makes a diagonal line, and this chord separates two segments. So this is a segment and this is a segment. And this is half of a circle. This is called a semicircle. And then this is just like what I said just now. There are two segments, but here we have the minor part and the major part. The major part is just basically have more parts than the minor, and minor have smaller parts. And also there are two kinds of arcs. There are the minor arcs and the major arcs. And then here we have, this is called a sector. This is almost the same like chord, but different. This is the angle inside of a circle. And the last is this. This is a straight line outside of the circle. This makes one point in a circle, and this is called a tangent. Okay, so now we're going to have an exercise about circles. So this is the question, and I'm going to read it for you. Use the diagram of the center O to answer these questions. A. What are the correct mathematical names for 1. DO? So this is DO. We know that DO is a radius because it is a straight line from center to any of the points in the circumference. So DO is radius. And then the second is AB. AB. We have learned this from the parts of the circles. So AB, this is a chord. So AB is chord. And then AC, which is this, is just a straight line from 2 points in the circumference. This is the diameter. And then B, for radii, radii can be meant as radius, but just in short, 4 radii are shown in the diagram. Name them. Okay, so we have 2 radius that we just identify in A. So it is DO. And also the same thing like OB or BO. So, and then we know that AC is a diameter and radius is half amount of a diameter, so it is AO and OC. And then C. If OB is 12.4 centimeter long, how long is AC? So we know that OB is a radius, and the amount of a radius is half the amount of diameter, which also means the amount of diameter is 2 times radius. So we can just add up 12.4 centimeters by 12.4 centimeters and sum them, or 12.4 centimeters times 2. So both of them are going to have the same amounts. So the answer is 24.8 centimeters. And the last number, draw the tangent to circle that passes through point C. We know that tangent look like this. This is a tangent, so we're going to draw something similar, not similar, but the same as that, but from the point C. So you need a ruler for this. And just draw a random line, but pass the C point. And also mark the arrows. And we have a tangent.
The last but not least is about construction. So all you need is a pencil, an eraser, a compass, and a ruler. Now we're gonna make a triangle with the A, B, C. AC equals to 7 centimeters. CB equals to 6 centimeters and AB equals to 8 centimeters. So the first step is you need to draw a line with the longest centimeters. So it's 8 centimeters. Then the next one is 7 centimeters. So we're gonna pull a line from here to 7 centimeters using a compass. And 6 centimeters, we're gonna pull this arc from this point. Now that you have these two arcs, we're gonna pull a line from the center of two arcs here. And bam, let's check it. So this is 8 centimeters. Eight centimeters, 6 centimeters, and 7 centimeters. That's how you do construction. Thank you.